Hi, Jeff and Lori. I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me in the pursuit of my nursing degree. By blessing me with removing the financial burden, you have placed peace in my life, and I'm able to focus so much more on the schoolwork and succeeding in the classroom, as well as succeeding out of the classroom, and being a light for Jesus through my coworkers as an RA, through my residents as an RA, and also through my classmates and my club members. You've also allowed me to be able to go on mission trips during the summertime because I don't have to worry about working in order to save up money for the next school year. 2 summers ago, I went on a mission trip to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I got to spend a month there talking to people and evangelizing, and it was just amazing to see God work. And it was amazing to see just how many conversations we had. We had 1,000 spiritual conversations and 147 people accepted Jesus Christ. And not only have you been able to pour into me, but because of your financial blessing and just your blessings in general and the encouragement that I've seen you guys pour into me through high school and everything, you are able to, I'm able to bless others because of how you're blessing me. And so I just thank you so much again for all that you do and all that you have done. And I just pray for protection and blessing over you guys and your family and over Madeline. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Matt Wolf. I am a 2023 Christian Studies graduate from Grand Canyon University and a recipient of the Leo Foundation Scholarship. And this is a Miss Rose Joelle, who I'm hoping stays still for the next few minutes. But my wife Hayden and I are sorry that we couldn't be there tonight at the event, but we just still wanted to share our gratitude for everyone involved in the Leo Foundation, for the board, for the Lakes, and for Madeline, of course. And so thank you guys so much. I think it's helpful maybe to, without getting into my testimony too much, but understanding my background a little bit to see what this scholarship means to someone like me. So yeah, I grew up in a non-Christian home, a big drinking home. My mom actually passed away when I was 7. And I grew up kind of without a dad. He was there, but he was doing his own thing. And so because of that, I kind of grew up pretty unruly, right? School for me was just more so, I saw people, wasn't interested in classes, wasn't going to school. In fact, every year of high school, I was put on truancy probation because I never really went. That was the step before going to court for not going to school so much. That's kind of my background. Never really cared about school. It wasn't my thing. Had to do summer school every year because my grades were so bad, but I just didn't really have parental accountability to keep me in check or to push me in those things. And so that was kind of my walk academically. But when I was 18 years old, God saved me completely, radically changed my life from darkness to light, came from a life full of sin, and he just brought me into his marvelous light, and everything changed, and I can get into that. But to focus specifically on academics, immediately when I became a Christian, I just fell in love with God's word and just wanted to study it, wanted to know more about it, but I didn't know how to do that. And so I just trusted God with how he would lead me, and I just felt a call to ministry. And so I attended a gap year program, and in this gap year program I heard about Grand Canyon, and I knew that's where I wanted to attend, and I just didn't know how it was gonna unfold or how it was gonna happen, but that's just where I felt God was leading me. And so I pursued that, and his gracious and kindness will made it all happen through the Leo Foundation. And I think the reason I bring up the first part of this story of my background is to say that school was never my thing. I never succeeded in it. I never excelled in it. I wasn't a smart kid. But thanks to the Leo Foundation, I was able to pursue my academic career at GCU in Christian studies, to pursue ministry, and I ended up graduating in 3 years cum laude. And so I really appreciate what the Leo Foundation has done for me to make that possible. With a family background that wasn't necessarily supportive, as the only Christian in my family, immediate family, it meant a lot to have that happen. So thank you so much for how God's worked through you, and that you were willing to help me out in that way. It meant the world. Also, GCU is where I met my wife Hayden, and if it wasn't for that and the Leo Foundation, we might not have a Rose Joelle here, or a Eden Brielle, who's downstairs screaming in the background. But anyways, thank you guys so much, and I just wanted to highlight one story before I signed off here. Huge shout out to Madeline Winnie. She has been a mother figure to me throughout my college career and beyond. But I just wanted to share one specific story. It was my first week at GCU. I'm from the Bay Area in California. GCU is obviously in Phoenix. I didn't know anyone there. There wasn't, any connections that I had there. My first week, Madeline Winnie actually shows up to campus, and not just that, but she shows up right outside of my dorm room building. And mind you, GCU is a huge campus, a lot of students, so there's like hundreds of students everywhere, and I just see Madeline pull up in a black car right to the front, waving so big. She was so happy to see me, and we just talked and we hung out, and that meant so much to me because it made me feel like someone was supporting me in my academic journey, and never felt that in life before. And so it was a small thing for her, but for me it was huge. It was such a big deal that I had someone on my team, that I had someone rooting for me, and I really feel like that aided my success in college and beyond. And so thank you so much, Madeline, for everything you've done for me. You already know how I feel about you. I could go on and on and on, but for this time I just want to thank the whole foundation. Thank you to the board, thank you to the Lakes, because without you nothing would be possible academically for me. So I'm grateful for that, grateful to be pursuing ministry, and that you guys got to be a huge part of the stepping stones to get there. So thank you so much. Thank you from the Wolf family. Again, wish we could be there, but we send our best wishes. Thank you. Bye.